The 4th of July, Independence Day, and fireworks are all on this day. Welcome back to On This Day. Today's date is July 4th, 2022. It is the 185th day of the year. There are 180 days left. It is the 27th Monday in the 28th week and the 14th day of summer. Today's video is going to be short and sweet because I don't want to step all over your 4th of July. Like I said, today is Independence Day. Each year on July 4th, the United States celebrates Independence Day. This federal holiday commemorates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, declaring independence from the Kingdom of Great Britain. We'd had enough. For nearly 250 years, the country has been celebrating a day in history that inspires us to this day. On July 4th, communities host speeches, ceremonies, fireworks, hot dogs, all that good stuff. We just do stuff you do in the United States on this day. Blow things up. All right, like I said, this one's gonna be short and sweet today, so here we go. 1774, Orangetown resolutions are adopted in the province of New York. 1776, the American Revolution. The United States Declaration of Independence is adopted by the Second Continental Congress. 1802, at West Point, New York, the United States Military Academy opens. 1803, the Louisiana Purchase is announced to the American people. 1831, Samuel Francis Smith writes "My Country 'Tis of Thee" for the Boston, Massachusetts July 4th Festival. 1844, Henry David Thoreau moves into a small cabin on Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts, and he writes a book called Walden. 1862, Lewis Carroll tells Alice Liddell a story that would grow into Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. 1892, Western Samoa changes the international dateline, causing Monday, July 4th, to occur twice, resulting in a year with 367 days. 1966, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signs the Freedom of Information Act into United States law. The act went into effect the next year. 1976, the U.S. celebrates its bicentennial. You know, there's all kinds of things going on when this was happening. And I might have talked about this last year, but it always stuck out in my brain. I was 10 years old when the bicentennial happened. Maybe I was 9. Anyway, so I was around that age, and at my school and all the schools around Southern California, and I'm sure this went on other places, but we got to go paint fire hydrants, and it had to be some kind of bicentennial, 4th of July type thing. And for the longest time, it stayed that way. I think I was in high school, and I'd still drive by that fire hydrant that my class painted, and it was still painted that. And one day when I was back from the Army, I drove by like I normally do, glance over at my fire hydrant, and they'd painted it yellow. Now, normally I would tell you about a really cool movie, but they don't really release movies on 4th of July because they figure people are going to be doing other things. There was one movie that came out that was okay, I guess. Die Hard 2 in 1990. This is the sequel that finds John McClane fighting rogue military operatives after they seize control of an airport. The film is followed in the series with Die Hard with a Vengeance in 1995. I liked the first one, and then they kind of got lame and weird. Born on the 4th of July, 1872, Calvin Coolidge. He is the 30th President of the United States of America, who is mostly remembered for being a man of few words, which earned him the nickname Silent Cal. He was a former school teacher and local store clerk. He achieved national recognition for his handling of the Boston police strike in 1919. Died on July 4th, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and James Monroe. They were founding fathers of the United States, and John Adams was the second president of the United States and the first vice president. Thomas Jefferson is the third president and an author of the Declaration of Independence, and James Monroe was the fifth president of the United States and the final founding father to be elected to the office. Now, Monroe was the only one that didn't die in 1826. He died 5 years later in 1831. Like I said, today's video is short and sweet so you can get back to things. Everybody have a great day. Be nice to each other.